What is going on, guys? This is the V-Man, and today I'm just going to be doing what I call my extremely quick tutorials, the ASAP tutorials. Here we go. Today I'm just going to tell you how to use your Xbox 360 controller, your normal one that came with your Xbox 360, with your PC without buying any type of another Windows controller, without buying the Microsoft PC receiver, which is $30. I don't think that's right. So now, just going on, so here it is. You can get it in Newegg, you can get it on Amazon. It's called a USB receiver. There's numbers of them, and they're all basically from the same couple of companies, and they're all perfect. What you do is you plug it right into your PC, and then it acts as the receiver for your Xbox 360 controller. Keep in mind that you cannot use this controller for all games if they don't have controller support. But what you can do, of course, is that if they do have controller support, you use it. So here's how you do it. I have something open called devices and printers. I'm going to close that because that's what you actually need to do. You say devices and printers. I'm on Windows 8 because this is my laptop, so I'm sorry for the potato quality of a mic, and I'm sorry for not having 1920 by 1080p resolution, as that is not very good. And so now you go to settings. If you go into Windows 7, you just hit the start button down here in your desktop, and then you type in devices and printers. Here, devices and printers. Now you go here, and when you plug in your dongle, what will happen is, by the way, the dongle is around $10, the average, $10 because tax. Now, what you got to do is you have to go here, you have to go to your Xbox 360 controller for Windows, except it won't say that. This only says it because I put the fix on it. What this will say is it'll say unspecified, it'll always be like that, and it'll say unknown device. So now you go here. When it says unknown device, of course, it's gonna say like when it installs the software automatically, it'll say can't tell what device it is, unable to install software, not knowing what device it is. So now what you have to do is you go to devices and printers, you go here, you hit general, then you go to hardware, you go to properties down here, this other little part right here. Then it picks up this. You say change settings. When you say change settings, you go to driver, you hit update driver. You say browse my computer for driver software. You always want to do this. Then unless you have a custom driver that you want to use, like something modded or something like that, I don't recommend it. It's just stupid because if it messes up, you're screwed. You go to here. Let me pick from a list of device drivers on my computer. You click on that. Now here is when you go here. Yes, you will have a list. It's not going to show you this. It'll show a list, and it'll show all these different drivers. You scroll all the way to the bottom. The last thing that'll be there, it'll say Xbox 360 peripherals. When it says that, you have to double click on it and it'll open this tab, this thing that I have here, which says update driver software Xbox 360. It says controller for Windows, it'll say peripherals. So now you highlight Xbox 360 controller for Windows. Don't say receiver, even though it is a receiver. Do not select receiver because that is not what you want. You hit controller, then you say next, and it'll install the software. It'll say like recognized, and you're done. That's it. It'll work. You will see, just like with your controller, once the dongle has the light on, which it already would have, after you're done like installing the software, what will happen is you just hold down the Xbox button on your controller, and it will then control, like say player 1, player 2, etc., and you'll be connected and it'll work. Thank you guys very much for watching. And by the way, if you did not know, the reason that you might have to do this fix is because since it's a third-party device that's not associated with Microsoft as their USB receiver is, that's why it'll say unknown device. It won't install software because it can't recognize it immediately. So what you do is when you install that driver, then it automatically recognizes it as a receiver. It knew it was a receiver, it just didn't know what it was supposed to do. So once you say it's an Xbox 360 controller, not receiver, but controller, it recognizes it as the controller. So when your controller connects to the receiver, the dongle, what will happen is that all the controls that you do will be input into that and put in the computer. For some people that's hard to understand. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is do what I said, and that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions ever, message me on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and put a comment down below, hit a like. I know it sounds stupid, like, oh, like, comment, subscribe, but of course it would be awesome if you did. Thank you very much guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later.